Friends, welcome. I am Urmila Durgude and as usual in our drawing class, today we are going to learn a new concept, that is creative letterings. Means how to write nicely, creative writing for standard 4th. So this lesson is number 3 now. So first of all, think about in ancient period what will happen, because they don't have letters or they don't have language to convey their message to the authors. So what are they doing that time? No letters, no language. So they use only signs that time, and as the period passed, the language is developed. So in this way, we get a modern language today. So just think, which is the first language that time? Which letters are first? That letters are Sumerian, cuneiforms. These are all forms. Forms means in Marathi we called as akar, and kani means how this form look like. So in Marathi like this. Like this form. So cuneiform means this type of form. So the language developed in this form that time in ancient period. So the first language in the world we know, and that is Sumerian cuneiforms. So let's learn how the language developed in modern period. Means in this latest period we have different type of creative letterings. We write different types of letters, creative letters, and taking many concepts, imaginations. We draw the names, name plates, and many more things. Name of any hotel, then our own name. Many things we do, many creations we do in lettering. But how this lettering develops day by day from the ancient period up to the time. So let's see. So come to the textbook. So friends, see this page number 11 and the lesson number 3, creative lettering. So here 3-4 lines are given. I just read it quickly. So listen it carefully. Imagine a word without no letters, no books, signs, or no labels. No way to leave a message for your parents or to write to friends. That is how it was a long time ago. The early man did not have the alphabet like we have today. Do you know what was the first system of writing? It was Sumerian cuneiform. It began as a system of simple pictograph. So in ancient period, the man have no books, no letters, no labels, no signs, no language at all. So they cannot convey the message in writing pattern. So as the time passed, first writing system developed, and it is called as Sumerian cuneiform, just I tell you. And this system is in simple pictograph, means in the form of cuneiform. So pictograph means what? Pictograph means pictures only, signs, labels. Science only picture. Picture is called as a pictograph. Here, this type of pictograph, Sumerian cuneiform alphabets, indicates here the first writing of system in the world. So observe this and see this evolution of letters. Here in the evolution of letters, we have here one map, means using this figure, slowly the language develops and we get a modern letter now. So how? So let's see. Here this is the picture of ox. You know that the ancient letter Aleph started as the picture of an ox. Aleph means what? Aleph means alphabets, letters. The start of lettering is taken from this figure. So see here, Proto-Canaanite. Canaanite is a particular place, a particular area, or a particular state, you can call it. And this place is near the Jordan River. So Canaanite kings ruled there. So Proto-Canaanites are usually use this type of symbols in their writing to convey their messages. And as the time passed, here early Phoenician and Hebrews used this type of lettering. Watch this. This is Jewish language, and this one also Jewish language. This is very ancient period, means in old age the Jews used that type of lettering, and now in modern time they use the cursive writing, a developed language now, developed lettering. So as the time passed, here we see pool of Siloam inscription. Inscription means forms of lettering. Inscript means also alphabets. So pool of Siloam means what? So there is a pool, water pool. This is the area of Jerusalem particularly. So in the Jerusalem there is a water pool, and this Siloam means also called as a particular area in the Jerusalem. Pool, it is pool, particular area. So there is a pool, and that type of people are believe in one type of concept, because they born blind that time. So when they wash themselves in that pool of water, so they get a sight, means they can see all the things in that time. So this type of script is used to convey their messages. Okay, now as the time passed, here early Aramaic script developed. So Aramaic word is transformed by the word Arabic here. So these peoples use this type of lettering that time for their messaging purpose or their writing purpose. And Dead Sea Scrolls means rolls. In simple way, rolls means that time very much messages are collectively scrolled, and that scroll is called as Dead Sea Scrolls, means some particular type of books. They are not looks like flat, they are in the scroll position, and means we can say that by scrolling the paper they collect their writing material that time. and these letterings are also looked as a design. So scroll means a particular type of design of lettering. So it is a big book, means they collect their thoughts in one book. Here, as the time passed, book concept is developed now, and as we next see the map correctly, here modern Hebrew language developed. It is also a well designed language, and modern cursive, we know that we learn already this, and this one is modern English as a simple language. Then Latin script is like this, early Greek script is like this, and it also became our letter. We consider this letter. Watch this A. Etruscan. This type of lettering is usually used in Etrusia country. So Etruscan peoples are used this Etruscan. Roman peoples are they. So they use this type of lettering. So these and these are 5 all modern lettering alphabets used in particular areas in the world. So in this way evolution of letters happened. So what is evolution? Evolution means development, utkranti. From the ancient period to the modern period, letters developments happened like this, but the basic concept of lettering is coming from the form of an ox. So remember this is the general knowledge of creative lettering. So come to the next point here. What is creative lettering? So this is the evolution of letter only. So we found letters, alphabets, but we can create them more. So let's come to the creative portion. What is creative lettering? So creative lettering is more than beautiful handwriting. It is an art of forming beautiful symbols by hand and arranging them well. It's a set of skills and techniques for positioning and inscribing words. So if we keep the letters in particular position and design them, it is a creation. Very simple it is. Suppose we take A. If we add some other forms around the letter A, we can read the letter A, but the added forms get the creation of letter A. Understand what I am trying to say you? So it looks nice. So this type of lettering is called as a creative writing, and it's look a beautiful handwriting. So for that you have to skill and techniques develop. So come to the next page, creative lettering around you. So for that study some letters. So find out some papers or magazines. What is given here? Identify an advertisement that has letters written in creative way. Cut and paste it here. Try and write the letters in the same way. So for these activities, identify the advertisement. So different advertisements are we found in papers, then magazines, then pamphlets or invitation cards. They use always creative letters. So find out them. Identify which letter indicate I or which one is F, which one is O, because they are in creation. We have to find out which type of this letter. It is O or it is P or it is I. We have to find out. So identify them and then cut them and paste them here. So do this activity at home carefully. This is an interesting activity. So don't skip it. Try to find out more creative letters from the invitation cards or whatever available around you in your house. Try to cut them properly and paste it here. Okay, now come to the next activity. Here, cut and paste different letters. Here also cutting pasting, which are written in different ways. Different ways means in creative ways, from newspapers, magazines, food wrappers, packaging papers, etc. Some examples of letter L are given below. Here letter L we have to find out. See this wrapper, lols. Here L, how it write? So cut it and paste here. Here in straight line it is used. Then here in single line it is used. In this way we have to find out different L types. This downside line is very big one and this downside line is small one only. So a minor difference in these two letters we can observe. Here a broad line is drawn here where the right angle we see. In this way the letter L is differently used in the advertise. So find out all the types of letters, which letter you will get. So collect them, cut them well and paste here. Collect them. If you get this page is very small to you, add one more page, add one more page. Like this you can do this activity many more days. Collectively you can do this activity continuously. So very nice activity, don't skip it. Or here in the next one, 13 page, letters can convey meaning. Means letters are converted into drawings and we can get some types of different ways here. Writing skill. See, this is cloud type letter and this one what will we say? This is bandage, you know, and this one is bottle type. This one is a exclamatory mark. This is block type, and you know this and you like it more, so you can understand well. Ice cream it is. I. So I means drawn I here. This is a bird. See, 1 block, 2 block and 3 block are in 3D position. This is in single dimension and this is in the 2 dimension. We see this I is like an apple and this one like a figure, a man or a walking man. We can watch this properly. This action is like a walking man. Or here also we can watch that this figure also indicate some particular sign or a man-like position, means head, then body part, then the remaining part of that body. Okay, in this way we can draw only a I letter differently. So this is creativeness. So for that use your skill. So here 2 activities are depending on these pictures. These are all pictures. Watch carefully and do this activity. So first one, redraw the eyes which convey different meanings. So this all conveys different meaning. So whatever you like, draw here. Means you like ice cream, draw this figure here. You like this one or this one or this one, draw here. You like this bird, this eye, draw here. Copy it only. Then which eyes according to you are most creatively done? Select 2 from the given eyes and draw them here. select only two, which you seems like very creative. Select them and draw here. In this way, this is also a simple activity, but it is interesting. So do this at home. Try to find out more and more creative letters from the newspaper, magazines, wrappers. Cut and paste them well. If you need more papers, use them, or your own creation. You can draw them, cut them, then paste them, no problem. And remember the evolution of letters, how it happens from the ancient time to the modern time. So this lesson is very small, but it is very interesting and useful, full of general knowledge. So more and more practice. More and more practice must be done in this activity. So don't let it go. Practice it well. Cut paste first. Understand the molds of that letters. The basic mold. See, if we consider this eye, the basic mold is standing position. So don't bend it here and here. So every letter is in standing position. So if you take a letter O, it is fully round, oval shape, elliptical shape, but it is goes roundly. So mold that letter roundly only. Don't do that letter straight. So the basic form of that letter must be considered. Understand it well. Okay. So in this way we complete this lesson today. So friends, we will meet in the next period. Till then, good day and goodbye.